What's going on, gangsters? Gregory Scott here. So today I have a special video for you, but special in a different kind of way. I'm not going to be doing any handstand push-ups or anything calisthenics related, really. I mean, I could do handstand push-ups. I get urges sometimes. It could happen at any time, but I don't think I will. And I don't think I will because I have a message that I know somebody out there needs to hear. And I know this because I needed to hear this message. And when I did, it drastically changed my life. So this is a video about risk-taking, fitting in, visualizing the future, and all that kind of important mushy stuff that y'all need to talk about sometimes. Hope you get something good out of it. So to get into this video, I want to give you guys a small backstory on how I actually quit or got fired, whichever one to look at it, from what was at the time my dream job. So understand, I'm not telling you this because I want to say, oh, look at my come up, look where I am at now. This is not a rap song. The reason I want to tell you this is because my situation can relate to something that you're going through. If you're a trainer, if you're somebody that wants to make it in the fitness world, or if you're just somebody that has a dream. So this is for anybody that has goals. This is for anybody that wants to think bigger. So when I first started to get serious about my fitness journey, I, like a lot of other people, decided that I wanted to be a trainer. I wanted to help change people's lives. I wanted to help people get stronger. I wanted to have some freedom and control over my schedule. And most of all, I just wanted to do what I love for a living, which is work out. So here's some more backstory. During this time, I was working at the front desk of 24-Hour Fitness. I would stand there, I would greet people, I would sell drinks, give people information about memberships, stuff like that. But all I could think about was being a trainer. That's all that was on my mind. I wanted it so bad, so I started training insanely hard. I started studying insanely hard so I could get all the necessary certifications, and finally, I did it. This is close to a year or more of me just grinding away, so when I finally got there, the feeling was just amazing. Around this time, I really started to hit my stride and make serious progress with calisthenics. I was becoming more confident, my physique was changing. It was just a period of straight growth. So with this growth, I started thinking bigger. I started thinking about you guys. I started thinking about YouTube. I started thinking about how I could impact people all over the world versus just the people that are at my gym. And I love impacting people that are at my gym, but I was just thinking bigger. So that's what I started doing. I started to make YouTube videos. I started offering online training. People would come up to me and ask me if I could write them a workout program, and I would. And I'm not saying that I was like balling out of control or anything like that, because I definitely wasn't, and I'm still not, but I was happy and I was comfortable with where I was at. So one day I go into work thinking this is going to be a normal day of training when the club manager pulls me into his office. He sits me down and just straight up tells me that if I want a job with that 24-Hour Fitness, I can't keep doing what I'm doing. If I want to train at that gym, I can't be making videos promoting myself and promoting my training if it's not at the gym. And it makes sense in a way, so I don't have any hard feelings about it, but I was left with two choices. I could stay there and be comfortable with that gym. It was what I was working for a long time, for over a year. I could stay there and wear that red shirt that everybody else wears and never really push myself and never go out of my comfort zone, or I could take a risk. I had one day to make a decision, and in 24 hours, my life changed. I quit, or got fired, whichever one you want to call it, but there was no way that I was going to be average. I wasn't like those other trainers. I always knew that there was more. When I quit, it really wasn't even a tough decision for me. Even though I had no job now, half my clients tied into the gym, and I didn't know what I was going to do, I could still visualize the future. I saw myself being more than just a random statistic or a random number in a company that doesn't care about me, but only cares about what I can do for them. I chose being creative and being an innovator and not living life on anybody else's terms but my own. I just think differently, and I always have, and that brings me to the true point of this video, in that I want you to think differently. I truly believe everybody has this innovative, outside of the box, creative way of thinking. It's not unique to me at all. I call it the fire. Everybody has it within them, but over time it dims. Somebody comes along and tells you that you're not good enough, and you believe them, and then your fire dims. Then somebody else comes along, 5 people come along and tell you that you need to go to college and get a safe, secure job and secure your financial future. Even though you've always wanted to dance for a living, somebody comes along and tells you that it's hard to make it as a dancer, it's hard to make it as a singer, it's hard to make it as a performer, or whatever it is that you do, stamp collecting. Somebody will come along and try to put that down. Somebody tries to come along and pass their failures and their insecurities and their decision to be average onto you. And if you're not careful, you take that on. Here's the good thing though. Yes, you have that voice of negativity. You're always gonna have somebody in your ear that's trying to bring you down and trying to force you to be average, whether that's your boss, your coworker, even your own family sometimes. That's always going to be there. But then on the other side, you have that voice of positivity. Sometimes it's faint. Sometimes you question if it's real or not. Sometimes you question if that voice is meant for you, but I'm telling you, it is. That voice of positivity is telling you to take risks. It's telling you to go out of your comfort zone. It's telling you to go and live your life and do the things that you want to do. And here's the most amazing part about all of this. That voice of positivity, that amazing, strong, supportive, powerful voice, it's within you. It's within me, it's within you, within your cousin, your brother, your sister. Everybody has it. Some might call it God, some might call it the universe, some might call it the Holy Spirit. But the undeniable point of the matter is everybody has that fire. Just don't let it burn out. Feed it with positivity. Feed it with the things that make your soul happy. Don't be average. That's boring. Be phenomenal. Be beast mode. Be a legend. I don't know exactly what your situation is or what your goals are, but I do know this. If you don't follow your dreams and you just become average, in 5 years or 10 years or 50 years, you're gonna look back and all you'll be able to say is, I wish I would have done that. Take action now. You don't have to immediately quit your job like I did. That's not what I'm saying. Just always be willing to be different. Always be willing to go out of that comfort zone, try new things, and most of all, be willing to take risks. Taking risk is not the common thing. It's not the easy thing, and a lot of people will call you crazy for it. But if that's what you want to do, it's your thing, and nobody can take that away from you. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you got something good out of it. My goal here is just to at least inspire one of you, just one of you, to start thinking differently, to go out and impact the world and just make the world a better place, because that's what it's all about. So thanks again for watching, and as always, have a gameful day. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account.